There we go. Hello everyone, Rayo1 DJ here, or just DJ, either one. Here with episode 1 of Theories, cause oh yeah, and I'm here with Gio today, cause I was talking with him for some time now, and apparently he next enough.
And I thought this what we're about to, and yeah, me and Gio decided to do well, Gio, if he gets his computer back, and right, Gio. So if he does, he'll be doing his own videos. Something going with me, but for now it's just gonna be me because his computer's down and he's on his phone right now, sadly. So there's no way he can help me out with this right now, which kind of sucks. But hey, he can still do the theory with me. Yeah. Now the theory for me is, well, not much of a theory. It's more my personal opinion and a theory at the same time. I don't know. Is that what if the mini games in Final Fantasy 4 took place before the Bite of 87, or the Mystery of 83, as some people are calling it? Because how I see it, um, let's just be honest. If you watch Game Theorist, you'd see that he was kind of right with, if you had your frontal lobe off, you wouldn't have any fear. He's right about that. And that made me go into thinking, well, it can't be impossible. Scott thinks about these things. He gives them a lot of thought. He does not stop because he's determined. He made Five Nights at Freddy's, so he's determined to make it better. And then when I saw that video, my opinion was, so if that's how it is, then how is how is the game there? What do you think, Gian? What do you think when you first heard MatPat say that?
Can you restate that?
How do you feel? How did you feel when you heard MatPat just say that Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was just impossible?
Hmm. How did I feel about that?
Cause how?
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like he did like do research into it and all that, but I don't think he like really meant for it to be overly serious with it. 'Cause then at the same time, you gotta think about it. Like you are talking about a game where the spirits of children are possessing animatronic suits to hunt people, pretty much.
I guess. Your mic's acting up. Well, not acting up, but it's making you sound all robotic and muffled. So, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense by itself. Why do you think it's like that?
Yeah, just like and it's like because in this game, it's like I feel like fear was possible even without control.
Yeah,
It is just a game. In the game, there are spirits. They are and to
yeah,
protect the night guard.
yeah.
They're like haunting.
They're haunting the people, yeah. Um, thing is, how I see it, MatPat forgot the fact that maybe the mini games, you playing as the small child, maybe those are from the past. I mean, not past, future. Like night one, you being knocked in your room because of some douchebag brother. That that is in the future. That's what happened Because as a child, you know about Fredbear's. You know that you're afraid of it. And just knowing how the animatronics look like, then his childish brain took over and saw that they were scary in his eyes. Right?
Yeah.
So with that, really, that would just make it no sense because if you think about it, he wouldn't really think of the animatronics like that if he were one of them. He just think of them as how they really are. And odd thing about it is the okay, the future part. Remember how I said that, right?
Hmm.
It really just makes sense because let's think about it. In the Bite of '87, there was no Bonnie, there was no Chica, there was no Foxy. It was only Fredbear and Springtrap, right?
Yeah.
And in the mini games, it doesn't show any of them. It's just, well, besides Springtrap and Golden Freddy, Fredbear. Yeah. So like that kind of mixed it up, making it either go in the future or time, past. I think I might have confused someone with that, but really, think about it like this. Oh, imagine it like this. Hmm? Go on.
Uh,
Just think about it like this. The mini games are what made you have what happened to you that made you get the bite of '87. Now, what I don't understand is how could you know about the other animatronics if this was in '83? This couldn't have been '83 if it were '97. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of tired right now, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
hmm.
Um, what I'm trying to say is, in '87 they had the new toy animatronics. So if you look in this spare parts room, you'd see the old animatronics on the ground. It could be that, well, it's pretty obvious that Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is before Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Is where it all began. But people didn't think how far ahead. Because once you see the animatronics, they're hellish. They are all that. But you gotta remember, in the mini games, you don't see a Bonnie, you don't see a Chica, you don't see a Foxy. You only see Fredbear and Springtrap, right? So you wonder, hey, where's the other ones? Is this really in the past? Which would actually make it make you say, wait, so is it in the future or in the past? Geo, what do you think? Do you think it's like in the future? Do you think it's in the past?
I think like the actual gameplay are like apart. I feel like they go in order. It's like as great. It's like yeah, I can kind of see that. Like he the child doesn't like being at the diner, but he does end up going up there. Whoever, however, whatever brings him there. Like he doesn't like being there, and a lot of times he gets left behind there. Then he just like goes to sleep or passes out or whatever happens. So then he has nightmares that he's back in his room and he's like trying to avoid. It's like the nightmare.
I mean, that makes sense. But you see, the problem with that is, oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to say that. That actually seems pretty good. But Dr. Cawthon, I'm gonna just say it. You kind of messed up the timelines in FNAF 4 because if it were in '93, then how would there be the Nightmare animatronics? It was only Fredbear and friends.
Well, nightmare animatronics don't actually. They are.
Mhm. I mean, that's all I kind of have to say for that. Like, I just had to make episode 1, and I thought this would be great. And with GL, I think that just make it a little bit better because he's pretty dang smart with theories and stuff. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be it, huh, GL?
Yeah, I guess.
So